Most people who start a digital marketing / social media marketing agency fail. And in this video, I'm going to explain exactly why people fail and how you can avoid this issue, because there is a ton of stuff that goes into this business, and if you don't perfectly set up yourself for success, you will not succeed in this industry. Just like any other business, you need to have the right mindset towards it. So without further ado, we're going to get into exactly why most people fail with social media marketing. So how's it going, guys? I'm Sebastian Esqueda. I'm a digital marketer. I operate a social media marketing / digital marketing agency that specializes in web development, digital marketing, social media management, etc. Content creation, it doesn't really matter. All of that stuff is stuff that my company specializes in. So I have reached out to many clients, I have acquired many clients, and now I am trying to help you guys as best as I possibly can with getting in and starting a business, starting a social media marketing agency on the right foot and getting on the right track to begin with. So one of the things that a lot of people think is that it's very easy to start closing clients. Like getting a meeting, they think it's the same thing as closing a client. Like, no, getting the meeting is literally like just beginning. It's like beginning of a video game. Like it's basically the trailer type of thing, and then you actually get into it and it's completely different. So setting up a meeting is awesome, but closing the clients and having them actually want to trust you and spend money with you. You know, I'm collecting a check, it's almost 10 grand tomorrow from a client. Like, I'm getting paid an awesome amount for my work, and it's awesome, but I didn't get here from just trying to close people in meetings like in a terrible manner. There's some things that you guys have to perfect, and one specific thing that you have to set up before every single meeting to make sure that you're actually going to be closing these clients on a consistent basis. So this one thing that I'm actually discussing is going to be setting yourself up properly with the stuff that can back you when you are getting into the meeting. So if you went to the doctor and the doctor started prescribing you medicine, but he didn't even have a doctor's degree, or you maybe didn't even know that he was a doctor or something, like you didn't get referred to him, it would probably be hard to trust his judgment or something along those lines if you did not understand his qualifications. And if he couldn't show you, oh yeah, you know, these are all the patients I have currently, so I'm a well-trusted doctor. If he didn't have any patients, you'd probably be like, oh, I don't know if I want to go to you if you don't have any patients as a doctor. Like, that may be scary because you don't have much experience. But if you went to the doctor and he was like, yeah, you know, that you're actually, congratulations, you're my 5,000th patient, so, you know, this is awesome, I'm gonna give you a free little bonus here just because you're my 5,000th patient, and we're gonna celebrate. So with that, the positioning is huge, because now you're coming at it from an angle, not as, hey, you know, I just started, I want my first client. Now you're going at it like, oh, sweet, you know, we're gonna celebrate because I've had tons of clients and you actually just happen to be my 5,000th clients. So with a social media marketing agency or a digital marketing agency, what happens is, if you go to a client or a potential client that you're wanting to sign, and you go and you say, you know, hey, I have no clients right now, but I would love to have you on board, and this is my price. I charge $10,000 for a website, and I charge $5 grand a month for social media management and digital marketing. You know, let's do it. I don't have any clients though, but let's get going. I want to make money. Chances are they're just gonna laugh in your face, and literally they might laugh in your face if they're if they don't really care about being all business oriented. They will laugh in your face, and then they'll kick you out of their office. That probably could have happened to me if I didn't position myself, and if I didn't do like these few things to set myself up to actually succeed in my meetings that I actually currently do all the time. So one of the things that I always recommend people do, whether I'm coaching someone on a mentoring call, whether I'm just replying to DMs or anything, is make sure that even if it's minimal work, make sure you have something to show. So even if you have no clients, what you can do, you can create a free Wix site. Like on Wix, you don't have to even pay to create a site. You can create one and say, oh yeah, this is one I've developed for a client of mine, this is one that I'm showcasing for a client to show him what I can do, and then this is another one of my personal businesses. When I started reaching out to clients in the beginning, I was not having a ton of websites developed for other clients, and I did not have ads ran for other clients, so I didn't have anything to back what I was saying. But I didn't care for that. I knew I'm a businessman, I am an entrepreneur, I know how to get people to actually agree to me and agree to my terms and get in with me and trust me. So what I did was I showed him one of my own e-commerce stores. I was like, hey, I developed this store, you can check it out, I've sold this product, XYZ, and that's how that went. So we are good to go with that. And then here are other websites that I've built for myself, and here's one that I'm going to be doing for my client. and here's one I did for my client because I had like a few back then, but it's still one of those things where I didn't have many. So if you don't have many clients, you can just make up a ton of websites, like make up 5 websites and say, oh yeah, these are a few I'm working with for some potential clients right now. I'm showcasing what I can do, you know, showing my work and stuff along those lines. So you can check these out when you're in the meeting in person. You don't want to do it like just email them, oh yeah, here, check out these websites and then get back to me. You want to have this be in-person contact most of the time. If you are doing it completely remotely, have them on like a business call or a FaceTime or a Skype, and then say, okay, look, while we're on this call, I'm gonna shoot you over some of my testimonials, basically references to business that I've actually done in the past, and you can look at these websites, tell me what you think of them, and check them out and see if my work is up to par with what your company wants for a digital footprint of your business. And if they agree and they're like, that website is awesome, you know, let's get to work, then you can begin to talk numbers and stuff along those lines. So it's something very small and very micro, but if you don't do it, if you go into a meeting and someone says, all right, show me, you know, kid, show me what you got, because you're 18 years old and you're coming in here acting like you're hot shit, where is the work? Like, I had basically someone say that to myself, and I handled it very well. I said, okay, I'll show you. Let's pull up some websites that I've done. He actually was like, all right, well, show me the ads you've ran. I was like, crap, I don't have ads like on my Facebook. I don't have a Facebook account pulled up, and I don't have ads that are running right now, and it was just like a mess. And I could have either A, could have taken the rejection and be like, you caught me, I don't actually run ads. What I did say, which was, okay, well, I currently don't have a Facebook ad account pulled up right now, but here's what I can show you. I'm gonna show you the websites that I've done, and you're gonna be very impressed by them, so I'll pull those up right now. So that's exactly what I did. And it's not like I was nervous, guys. I was a little shaky, a little sweaty. Like, it's not like I went and did this perfectly, but I got my point across. I told them, hey, you know, I don't have my ad accounts pulled up right now, but I can pull up websites, because the websites are live, so we can get those pulled up right now, and I'll show you exactly what I've done. And that ended up happening, and then later down the road I ended up closing him as a client, and that's, yeah, I'm going to pick up a check tomorrow for a lot of money. So it's pretty cool that I was able to, you know, close that client. But side note from that, like, this is what you guys should be doing. You should be taking notes on how I'm explaining my meetings went. I would record meetings, but that's just, I'd feel like the people I've worked with would not want me to record a meeting, so that's why I don't. But that's just something that's huge. Like, this is one little thing that you can do to make sure that the businessman or businesswoman or the business owner trusts you heavily when they are meeting with you. Because you have to understand that a lot of marketers are going into their company and saying, hey, we can run ads for you, and we'll do this stuff, and we'll build you a website. But you have to show, like, yeah, I know that I sound like everyone else, but a lot of these people haven't actually done it. They're trying to find their first client, and that's humorous. I have many clients already, so let me show you what I've done. Even if you don't have many clients, build up the websites on Wix. You can do it for free. Again, like I said, just go to Wix or Google Wix free websites, and then go in and structure just a free website and make it look like a legit one, and then say, you know, here are websites I've built. You don't have to even say for clients. You can say, here are some of the past websites I've built. You're not lying to them at all. You're just basically showing that you know what you're doing, and you know, or you can show them what kind of work you've done in the past. So that's what I would do if I were in your position. Now I have websites to show that are actually from clients, and it's getting very easy to close clients. The bigger you sign, the bigger the companies you sign, the easier it is to close more bigger clients. Because if they're like, oh, you work with this guy Jeff over here and he owns this restaurant, oh wow, okay, you know, Jeff's a cool guy, I met him back in 09 and we've been buddies since then, so if Jeff trusts you, I'm gonna work with you as well. Here's 12 grand, build my website. So that's what happens when you start building sites for bigger people and when you start making these connections. That's why it's just very important to get going from the beginning, making that small little switch where you actually have the references to showcase when you're in these meetings, to display what you actually have done, so you're not going in there blind and you're not going in with nothing. You always want to have something to back you, or if you don't, you're just going to sound like every other marketer. So guys, I hope you did enjoy this video. It was just one little thing that can literally change your business from getting no clients signed to getting a client signed every single week. It's not something crazy to do. Signing a client every single week is so doable. It's actually very doable. If you're not signing a client a week, you kind of aren't doing enough. So it's something that I think a lot of people miss out on. Like, they think they just have to go in and go hardcore pitch, but a lot of businesses want to see results, and they want to see what you have done before they even think of discussing numbers. Like, you should never discuss numbers until they're already giving you the approval. If they're already going in and saying, all right, let's do it, what's it gonna cost us? at that point, then you say, okay, well, you know, what kind of website are we looking to create and all this stuff, and how many pages are we looking to create, and then price it off of how much work you're going to have to do. You know, that's a whole separate video and a whole separate section of where my business operates. Like, I don't price websites out until I hear what sort of work I'm going to be doing, or if I look at their old website, I know, okay, I can charge this much for their site, or if they tell me how much they've paid for their old website, and I'm like, oh wow, that's kind of pricey for what you just got. I can charge you less and it'll be way better, and then I can move from there. But that's kind of what I do. I mean, you never want to discuss prices until you're getting into it and they're like, all right, yeah, this sounds very interesting. So what would something like that cost? And then you get into prices. But until then, like, don't go in there and say, hey, would you like us to manage your social media? We're gonna charge you $2,000, and yeah, are you deal? Here's a contract. You know, sign this right here. No one's gonna sign with you. They're gonna be like, who are you, first off, and then second, get out of my office. Like, no one just comes to pitch me like that, because business owners aren't gonna take crap from people like us. You wanna just get into their personal level. You wanna get into their personal side and just get in and try to be as helpful as possible rather than just pitching. So that's the one tweak I do suggest you guys make to your business. So that is going to be the one little tweak that I suggest you guys do to your business. I believe it will completely launch your company, and you can potentially sign many clients with doing this. You need to have results in the previous from previous times to back yourself with your business. If you don't, why would people trust you? I wouldn't trust someone if they DM'd me and said, hey, I made $1 million last year, let's talk on the phone. I'd be like, show me the proof, mother effer. And if they don't, then I'm like, okay, well, whatever, I'm not gonna talk to you, because I wanna make sure like you're legit if you're gonna say that. Or like, I made 6 figures last year, would you like me to coach you on how to make 6 figures? I charge $2,000, blah, blah, blah. I'd be like, okay, first off, before you even try to pitch me, I wanna see results. Like, a lot of, or even selling a course, like, people buy courses because they learn from people who are already successful, but you wouldn't buy a course from a beginner who doesn't know how to, let's just say, stock trade. If that's the business model that you're trying to learn, you wouldn't buy a course from someone who is not a skilled trader, that's not a seasonal trader, or that's not a seasoned trader, that does not trade often. You want to buy a course from someone who does something very consistently, who is actually in the business. But other than that, hope you guys again did enjoy this video. If you did, smash the like button and click that beautiful looking subscribe button below. And if you have any other video recommendations or comments, you can always drop those in the comment section below. But other than that, hope you guys did enjoy, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video.